I'm gonna keep it real with you. If you're an addict or an alcoholic like me, then getting sober is probably gonna be the hardest thing you ever do in life. But if you stay dedicated, you keep putting that work in, you don't give up, you can have anything in this world. You see, 5.5 years ago, I was homeless, addicted to dope, smoking rock every day, popping pills every day, and I was drinking every single day. My life revolved around drugs and alcohol and getting the money to drink and drug. I didn't care about anything else. I didn't care about friends, family, relationships. I didn't care about a career. I didn't care about anything. I was living to die. I got to the point where I hated the person I was. I was full of guilt, shame, remorse, for the person that I had become. And listen, I've had many opportunities to get sober. Countless times going to jail, going to prison, overdose after overdose. I lived a very selfish, self-centered life. I was totally useless to other people. But you know what? Getting sober, taking responsibility for my life, that's what changed the game for me. Being responsible. I have a lot of responsibilities now. I have a girlfriend, we have pets, we have a house, I have several businesses. I have a very fulfilling and abundant life. But it didn't come easy. And every day is a battle for me. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Every day is a battle, but I keep fighting. I know that my story can inspire change in others. And we all have a story. Most of our stories are full with pain, destruction, misery. But by getting sober, we can turn that all around. Our negative experience in active addiction, that becomes our greatest strength in recovery. We can use all that pain and all that destruction, all that stuff we've been through, we can use that to help other people now. By getting sober, we become useful to others. We have a chance to reach our full potential in life. I thought getting sober was going to be the end of my life, but it turned out it was the start of my life. That's why I make a conscious decision each and every day to stay sober and be the best version of myself. My goals and intentions are clear every single day. I lived my whole life in that gray area. I couldn't make no decisions. I was stuck, but not anymore. Today I'm sober. Today I can make decisions. I can choose recovery. I can choose to not pick up that drink, to not pick up that bag, that needle, that rock. I can choose recovery today. All because I surrendered to this disease of addiction and I built that relationship up with God. God does for me what I could never do for myself. See, that's the one part of recovery that I never understood. That connection with God and spirituality and the connection with other people. I was lost. I was a lost soul. But God had a different plan for me. He saw fit for me to carry that message of hope, to let others know that recovery is possible. You can get sober. No matter what you've been through, the destruction, the pain, the misery, recovery is possible. You're worthy of a sober life. You just gotta believe it. Choose recovery today. Be responsible. Embrace change. You are capable of so much more. Get sober. Keep fighting. We do recover. Let's get it, baby.